Good morning. Happy Monday. So I am doing a video announcement for the week just to make sure we're all on the same page. I'm trying to multitask to make sure my mic is set up good for you to hear me, so I don't have to redo this volume wise. All right, so a new unit has opened. So let me go to our page. New unit has opened and it's right here, Theory and Practice 1. So for the next 2 weeks, we are going to go through, hopefully for most of you, it'll be a review of music terminology that you will be using as you listen to and describe and understand music throughout this course. You can skip everything and jump right to the assessment. If you're like, oh, I know all this stuff, you can breeze through some of it. So it seems like a lot, and it kind of is, but they're really short. Like this first slide has like 5 slides. That's it, 4 slides. So it's not a lot of information. I just break it up into little bitty chunks for you to go through. So you can choose, if you say, hey, I'm familiar with dynamics, timbre, so the voice and different instruments, and rhythm, you can skip all the slides and do the assessment. However, you still need to do the assignment, the learning activity, and you have 2. One that's required, which is the dynamic assignment. Please read the directions and follow them. I also have a demonstration video. And then this one, finding your voice classification, is optional bonus assignment, but it's super easy. You sing a couple notes, ascending, descending. You get your range, so your highest pitch to your lowest pitch, and then you determine your classification, and I demonstrate that as well. These are older videos, but still. And then you need to submit them in Blackboard. So let me demonstrate again. I know you guys completed the form in another application, right? You did your flip videos in another application. Most of you did it. You just didn't submit it in Blackboard, which is fine. And this was something I decided. So I've gone through all the forms. I've given you points if you completed the online readiness survey. I've given you points if you completed your introduction video. But the only thing with that, again, is that I'm not going through everybody's video and looking at the comments and keeping track of that. Like, that's the only way I'll be able to do it. So you need to submit the assignment and say, hey, I commented on this person and this person, so you can get your full credit. So I gave 8 points to everybody who didn't submit the assignment. But if you did a video, you got 8 points. If you made comments to classmates, you need to let me know. And so you would just submit the assignment, click on it. For this assignment, you actually have to upload something. So browse local files. You have to create an audio file. And so you would find an audio file, click on it. I'm just going to click on just the PowerPoint, and you'll see it's attached. And then submit it that way. Remember, anytime you submit something, you always have the purple. Lastly, I'm going to go to my grades. I have a lot of grading to do, so you might have a grade book that has a lot of these yellow circles, which means it needs grading. I plan to do grading today. That's what I'm going to work on today, so I'll catch up on all my grading. But you need to go in your grade book, because I am about to add zeros to the readiness survey. So if you haven't done it, I'm going to add a 0 in the grade book. The introduction assignment, if you haven't done it, I'm going to add a 0 in the grade book. And yeah, for the first 2 units, I'm going to add zeros in the grade book because the first 2 weeks are gone. It also helps to encourage you to go back and to do it. So remember, all assignments stay open. You go in the course introduction unit, the readiness survey is still there for you to take. Information about the flip. Even though at some point I'm going to close this because it's an introduction assignment. I don't want you to introduce yourself after midterm. That's too late. So you need to get it done now, because eventually you're just going to have a 0. But most assignments, except the introduction assignment, remains open. So again, I'm adding zeros to the grade book today. Most people in attendance, so most, I think we might be missing 2 or 3 people who haven't done anything. I'm going to email you today, because if you don't do anything, you will be purged, aka dropped from the course, just because you haven't attended. So remember, you need to submit something in Blackboard for this class to show that you are attending class. Please email me, or you can call me. I'm in my office. Office hours tomorrow, 9:30 to 11:30. Otherwise, talk to you soon.